Today's gospel lesson is from Matthew 14, verses 13 through 21. The greatest commandment is to love the Lord your God with all of your heart, soul, mind, and strength. So sometimes I ask the question, do you love Jesus? Well, this week, let's ask the question, does Jesus love me? Well, the short answer is, of course. The Bible tells me so. Jesus laid down his life for us, and greater love has no one than this, that someone lay down his life for his friends. Now, friends and family members know that they love each other because they tell each other. And not just that, but in the things that they do, they can show their love for one another. Even something as simple as helping someone carry something or holding a door for someone, you're showing them that you care about them. Now, in today's story, Jesus performs a great miracle. But there's some details in this story that will show you just how much Jesus cares for us. Did you know that sometimes when Jesus and his disciples were so busy sharing the good news and healing people that sometimes they didn't have time to eat? There were just so many people coming and going that they couldn't even take a break. So Jesus told his disciples, it's break time. Let's go to a deserted place. No towns and no people, so they could rest. So Jesus and his disciples all got into a boat and went away. But the people watched carefully to see which way the boat was going. And when the people figured out where Jesus was going, they ran around ahead of him all the way through the towns, all the way around to get to the other side. I bet that would cause a lot of commotion, as a great crowd of people were running through these towns. And so that great crowd became greater and greater, so that when they got to the other side where Jesus was going, that great crowd had grown to over 5,000 people. When Jesus got to the other side, he got out of the boat and he saw all those people. Does this look like a deserted, quiet place where Jesus and his disciples could finally have some rest? Not anymore. It doesn't look like they'll be having that nice break that they had planned. How would that make you feel? Maybe a little frustrated? Maybe a little angry? Do you wonder what Jesus was feeling? Well, the Bible tells us what emotions Jesus was having. And Jesus went forth and saw a great multitude and was moved with compassion toward them, and he healed their sick. There's nothing here talking about Jesus being angry or frustrated, only that Jesus saw all these people and he cared for them. Now remember, that's over 5,000 people to take care of. So they were there a long time. And as the sun was going down, the disciples came to Jesus and said, "You should send these people home now. It's dinner time." So Jesus told them, "Well, then give them something to eat." And they said, "We only have 5 loaves of bread and 2 fishes." Now that doesn't sound like enough for over 5,000 people, but Jesus took the 5 loaves of bread and the 2 fishes, and he gave thanks to God. And then he told his disciples to hand it out to the people. Now this is where the miracle happens. That food was multiplied, so that not only did everyone eat to their fill, but there were a lot of leftovers. In fact, way more food than they even started with. Now that was a pretty big miracle. But what amazes me the most in this story is seeing how much Jesus really does care for us. So does Jesus love me? I think we can answer that question with a song.
Jesus loves